Biden and House Speaker McCarthy are expected to meet one-on-one at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today to discuss the debt ceiling.
Yeah, House Speaker McCarthy tweeting this morning, the Democrats in Washington have been addicted to spending for the last 2 years. It's time to end their addiction. So will there be a deal? Or will there possibly be a U.S. default? Joining us right now to discuss, Georgia Congressman and member of the Budget Committee, Representative Drew Ferguson. Congressman, what do you think? Are we going to get there?
I think we're going to get there, and I think that it's important to point out that the Republicans in the House are the only group in D.C. that have actually voted to raise the debt limit. And I think that what we've done in the House is very responsible, it's very thoughtful, and it ensures that we can continue on as a nation. It also shows that we are going to adhere to principles of fiscal discipline, and the things that we're talking about doing are very reasonable and modest. All we're asking for is to be the adults in the room, and we think that knowing that we're the only ones that have passed something in Washington, it's time for Chuck Schumer in the Senate to get off the snide and do some work. It's time for the president to realize that the majority of Americans are where House Republicans are on this issue.
And Congressman, during a news conference in Hiroshima yesterday, the president said that he had done his part in the debt ceiling and budget talks, but then he accused MAGA Republicans of sabotaging the negotiations to prevent him from being reelected. Here it is.
At first, we weren't making progress. Then we made a lot of progress. And then all of a sudden, they came back with a proposal that was very cut back from where they had agreed or discussed. And now I don't know where we gave a counter proposal to the counter again. I know this sounds ridiculous, but that's what we did. And I'm waiting to hear the response to what we have offered.
It doesn't sound like the president agrees that the Republicans have been the adults in the room, so to speak, to use your words.
Well, let's be clear. Joe Biden doesn't need the Republicans' help not to get reelected. He's doing a great job of that on his own. And again, we have put forth a very modest proposal. We haven't seen anything come through the White House that is meaningful. And, he doesn't just get to ignore this problem. He's ignored what's happened on our southern border, and look at the catastrophe. We decided in the House that we were not going to stand by and just ignore this problem. We took action on it. Clearly, the White House and the Senate have yet to step into the arena in a meaningful way and do their part.
All right, Congressman Ferguson, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, why did Fox really fire? I don't know if fire's